Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Love you guys. Thanks for coming on over to see what's going on in my craft room. It is July of 2024. It is my birthday month and I am giving a free printable away every video. So today's free printable is a copy scan of these two painted papers. As you can see, they came out pretty good. This one's a little yellower, but still turned out really well. I made these when I was working on Catherine Rain's Collage Kickstart program. It's free if you want to check that out. I ended up with a lot of blue colored papers, but they're all really beautiful. Anyway, so this isn't totally blue, but the rings on here are blue, and this is a really dark blue. But yeah, this is the print, or this is the originals, and this is the printout. So go ahead, and it's in the description. The printable is ready for you to just do what you will in any way you want. What I'm going to do with this today, I have a couple of options. I'm still kind of waffling on what I want to do. I thought about making grids with this because there's 2 pages here that would be a great start, and then just add a bunch of other papers. But then I saw somebody else doing a landscape type of thing, just kind of layer by layer by layer by layer. I think I'm going to do that instead, because if I have anything left over, I can use those little pieces to make a grid or 2. We'll see. So I brought out to go along with this as part of the page I'm going to do that's kind of layered landscaped is a bunch of other papers that I have. I've got gingham and blues, and I'm going with the color family. I'm going to use the blue as my base color. I've got some polka dot type colors things. Some stickers, maybe, that really, I don't know, we'll find out. Here's a napkin that is, I think it was a Dollar Tree, or it could have been a Tuesday morning find. That would be fun. The leftovers of this piece of fun printable that is also available. Check that out as well. I have another napkin here that's floral. And I've already torn this one to be a single layer. And then some tissue paper. I thought I'd bring in some teal. And this is one of those meditative pages that are in the Real Simple magazines. And these sections right here might be good. And then also a page of words. Some scrapbook paper. So you know how we always bring in a lot of things to do a certain idea. And what we use, obviously we may or may not use all of it, any of it, we pick and choose as we go along. I also brought out my tearing ruler that is Creative Memories. It's an old one and it's metal, really sturdy, but it is basically, it's a texture ruler. So it's not flat. So I thought that would be a good way to make different kinds of lines. So I'm gonna scissors, glue stick, get on in my glue book here. I'll put that over there. And let's choose a page. Choose a page. Oh, seahorses. This is this glue book. And I've done a page in this already. I did this one. Ended up being on the 4th of July, which was really fun. I had a great 4th. I hope you all had a great 4th. Had fun at we have what's, in Laramie, we have what's called Freedom Has a Birthday. And basically, we have Washington Park. We have lots of parks in Laramie, but Washington Park, everybody, the whole town shows up. The fire department shows up, and they're on this huge boom, and they spray kids on half of the park.
All right, thank you. So far, how about you?
Water, and it was a beautiful day. such a gorgeous day. Not too hot, no wind, no bugs. It was really a perfect 4th of July to have this activity day in the park. So fun too. And yeah, Freedom has a birthday. And a friend of ours, their son, for the last few years, he runs a taco stand. It's called Flaco's Tacos. And so we had Flaco's Tacos for lunch, and it was really good. I thought they'd be too spicy, but they weren't. It was perfect. Anyway, so moving on to the activity portion of the video, I am going to just start tearing this. And a beauty to having, see how that does? See what kind of a tear it does? It's pretty cool, huh? The beauty of having these as a printable, you can use them over and over again. Who doesn't like that? Multiple use things. There's some Asian writing on here, which is really cool. So I'm just gonna start, whoops, that's not actually, just go with it, even though that was off. And then we layer them. So I think I'm gonna put, this isn't as long as I wanted it to be, but that's all right. I'm going to, I don't know how the napkins are gonna work. And this is, I think it's gonna just be in little pieces all the way across. So that might be, or can I go something like this? I think I need a different color. I need a contrasting color in there. Maybe a solid. So let's do freehand tear. And if I would have gone the other way with the tearing, the white would have been on there too. So I have the white on it. And let's see how this would do for contrast underneath. And it's this kind of a plain color. Yeah, we'll throw in some teal. Go that way. That works. Let's tear it from the other side. See if I can get that white line. Yes. Let's tear off this edge. Oh, I like that. Okay. Let's do some of this here. Anyway, Freedom has a birthday. That was a fun thing to do yesterday in our little town. And everybody's church youth group and ooh, I like that. Special interest groups where they're trying to raise some money and selling their wares. We have one girl from our church who's raising money to go to YWAM, Youth with a Mission, and her thing is in Hawaii. And she had could do something like this. She had a cotton candy stand. So that was fun. I wonder how much money she raised. So, okay, I'm liking it so far. Ooh. Try to see if I can make this interesting. See how if I tear it one way, it has that white band on it. That's fun. And what about this big page? Yeah, that is a fun edge, isn't it? And FYI, this guy is a Death Cab for Cutie guy. Went to the University of Oregon. So I thought that was interesting. I read that before I glued it down and tore it up, or made it not usable. And let's see, let's go this way. So what about the napkins now? Is that gonna work? And the tissue, is that even gonna work? Or maybe I'll put this on the top. Nobody said that's way too much. Go there like that, and this and that and this and that and this and that, and then flowers on the bottom. Let's pull you up a little. Okay, that gives you more space. All right, so I think I'll start on the top and then make my way down. That's what I'm gonna do, I think. And this section here is going to be a little tricky because it's lots of little pieces, but I'll wing it as I go. And I'm just using Elmer's extra strength glue stick as per my norm, my usual. Seems to work just fine. And I need a napkin here. Keep it nice and straight. And then I'll trim everything off later. So that. So are you enjoying the free printables? I really hope you are. And finding some interesting ways to use them and finding your intrinsic values. I know I had fun making them. I did. I enjoyed making them. And if you're not sure how to make your own printables, wow, is that something I can teach you? I don't know. But it's just a cool idea to have the things that you like. I need a little more of that here. Have the things that you like on standby. So you can use them over and over again, especially if you're doing anything with a color theme, color family. Okay, I gotta figure out how to trim up this inside here. I'm going too far in. And that's not quite long enough, so I will add a little more. Yeah, that should work. Give this a straight edge for there. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to have a lot of little scraps now, and I think those scraps, would, like I said before, would be a great idea to use as part of a grid, art grid type of thing. Okay, add that on there. Yeah, so Freedom has a birthday. I bought this. Somebody was making, had a little jewelry stand, so I bought myself a little bracelet. And it's just beads, and it was actually very reasonably priced. She also had strawberry rhubarb muffins, and I'm telling you, if I don't get my strawberry rhubarb at least once a summer, I am a cranky gal. I like my strawberry rhubarb something in summer. And I'm the only one who likes that in my house. So it's like, if I want a piece of strawberry rhubarb pie, I gotta go find it somewhere. Because I'm not gonna make a whole pie for myself. Does anybody else make pies for themselves if they want it? Anybody? No, I kind of like how it's extra. And I'll cut that off when it's all glued down. So here is the printable, and where is the, here it is. So I'm gonna need a little bit more, it looks like. Boop. I like that pop of teal in the middle. Let's add it up a little bit higher. Yeah, that works. A little less. Perfect. What I like about this type of idea is it's very low commitment, and it's kind of just another experiment into what you like. And adding it and making it as a color family, I think, is probably what makes it so doable. However, I have seen this type of activity with so many different colors, and it turns out great. So I guess it just depends on what you feel like doing. Because people have taken their strips of scrap strips and done that, and done something to this effect, and then, wow, this is really thin paper, so let's be gentle. Oh, and I think I'm at the end of this glue stick. My fingers are sticky as occupational hazard from the glue cooking. Okay, let's add a little bit more right over here. Just a little bit. I need to wipe off my fingers too, because they're getting me in trouble. So how do I find a piece of strawberry rhubarb pie around here? I have a Perkins. That might be the answer. I need to get another glue stick. I have my use it up ones, but I think I want to be faster on this, so don't want to necessarily use those. So I'm going to open up a new pack. So I'll put that in my use it up bag. Okay, how am I doing here? Just squeeze that in there. And do this piece here. So the printable is just getting used in 2 little strips on this, so I'm just curious what you would do with it. I think it'd be, because it's on, this is on music paper, music and word paper, and then this with the Asian text. I really like the Asian text too. That was a fun find, and it's a medical book I found out. I did actually, what worked on there was Google Translate. Pretty interesting. Okay, how do I do this though? Just gonna tear them up into little pieces and just kind of collage it. I just want the polka dots. It just looks like fun. Okay. Bits and pieces. And it won't be very bumpy, you know, kind of textured that way up and down, like mountain type stuff. Maybe I'll overlap them in separate sections. That might give it some interest there. Let's see, a little over there. You know who's really good at this kind of a thing, using lots of different textures and patterns on their paper, is Cat Hand. She does such cool little layouts with so many different kinds of papers. It just, and it makes me think I need to get out some of my 6x6 packs that I have. I guess I have 2. But I just don't use them very much. But I know that's the kind of paper that she uses, because I don't use mine up. I love the papers on them, but I forget about them, and then I don't use them, and they just kind of sit in my stash. But there are lots of cool different patterns on those papers. And Cat Hand, she's really good at that. If you haven't discovered Cat Hand yet, I would recommend her. She does some really fun and right-angled collage. Sometimes she uses circles, but not as often as most people. And that works. Okay, I'm getting down to the bottom already. What do you know? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, these gingham strips are from Creative Memories from way back. And then this lovely little bottom thing. Okay, I'm gonna do the paper on this instead of the tissue. That would be a little different, a little difficult to do. Okay. A little bit here, didn't get there. Okay, let's cut the edge. Actually, let's get my bigger scissors. I'll get bigger ones. Now, I think I might have just cut my washi tape that's holding my page together. Might have to add another strip of washi tape there. And I could use blue because I have blue on both sides of this page. Okay, looks like I need to reinforce that. Okay, what am I looking at? What do I got? What do I got? Okay, so now I have that. Now, that is really all well and good, and I didn't use up, I used some of the printable, and I think it needs a focal point. So I'm gonna get my collage binder. This is my collage binder. It's a big honking thing. It's the 3-inch size. And let's peruse. I have a doll, half of a doll. I have a beach. Oh, that kind of goes good. If I trim it? I kind of like that. What else? I don't want to. This is bizarre. Nope, that is not it. about a piece of art? There's something like that. I know there's glare. I think I like that. I'm going to cut this out. I like the black border on it too. Oops, let's get it a little more straight. And sometimes it does that. I don't like it when it does that. I don't like it. Straighten it out. Okay, so got that off to the side maybe. I think I like that. And then also I will get a word maybe to put right there. Let's do it. Sweet. Yeah, that was from a Stampington. I can't tell you which one. That was one of those books that I completely tore apart and is no longer bound, and I don't know what year, month, issue, any of that, but I know it was a Stampington. Is it straight? Is it straight? Is it straight? Yes. Okay. Lid. So much glare. Ugh, that's annoying. There, it's a little less glare. Okay, so words. Let's see. Strong. That's kind of getting lost in there. Crazy Genius. It's blue. Gather Round. No. Your Home. Kind of like Crazy Genius. The ones that I made, any of those? Oh, this one might go. Vibrant. Ooh. Vibrant. What about that? What about Vibrant? And then I'll border it in black. Ooh, that was loud. Sorry. Vibrant. Vibrant there. And I need my let's use my Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen, and I'll just go around border. Just give it a double line border. And then this too. What do you think? Cool. Okay, I like it. And I'm going to call it good. Haha, what do you know? That's fun. I like the oranges and the reds too. That just kind of, and then the blues right inside of here make this. Wow, I love it how when I don't really think the whole thing through, but as I'm working, all of a sudden it's like, I need something in the middle. What is that going to be? And when you have a collection like I have in here, you know, things that I have taken time to cut out, you know, a long time ago, you know, sitting in front of the TV, cutting things out in these magazines. And all of a sudden I have something to choose from in here. So I like it. I do. I think that's fun. Well, there you have it, friends. So pick up the free printable that is of these two things. It's a one sheet, but it's both of these things on that sheet. And yeah, I'm curious to see what you end up with, because your thoughts, your creativity is not my creativity. So however you find your intrinsic value using these, just go for it. If whatever is floating your boat, just stick that oar in and just paddle away. Enjoy it. Enjoy the freebies. And I hope you're having a great day and finding something to be creative about. And maybe you're going to print these out and use them on something. I would love that. All right, you guys. Love you. Take care. And as always, God bless. Bye-bye.